Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam, this is my channel Adam Sews, and this is Friday Sews. So a big thanks to the lovely Jen from Stone Jen's Sewing Room for setting up hashtag Friday Sews quite a while ago now. And I would just like to say thanks for setting it up, because without the hashtag I wouldn't have met half the people that I'm now very good friends with. So thank you, Jen. So Friday Sews, we normally talk about what we've been up to for the week, what's been going on, what we've been sewing, what we plan to sew, those sorts of things. So sewing this week, I haven't really got much sewing done. I've got some things sewn, but not really that much. I did manage to, however, so basically I've been working really, really hard this week. I've got my normal job Monday to Wednesday. We got back from holiday on Monday from the weekend away. I was at work Tuesday, Wednesday. I was working all day yesterday doing some private hair clients. And then I was doing clients today, and I've got clients all weekend. So I don't really know how much sewing I'm going to get done today. If you're going to hear a bell in the background, that is Luna ringing her doorbell because she wants to go to the toilet. She doesn't need to go to the toilet. She just likes to ring it because I'm busy and it gets my attention. And yes, for those of you that are wondering what it is that is a doorbell, it is a reception bell made for dogs that my lovely husband trained her to use when she was a puppy. So when she wants to go to the toilet, she rings the bell. But the problem is she's also learnt that the bell gets our attention. So even if she wants to have a treat or just for you to actually look at her rather than something else, she just goes and rings the bell. And then once she gets your attention, she tends to walk away. Hence, she's just run back in. So what have I made this week? I can't show you what I've made. I can show you a picture of what I've made, which is this here, which is this beautiful caddy that I made for a very, very lovely subscriber of mine. She custom requested me to make her something that was bright and colourful, and I thought, well, this is perfect opportunity to do another applique bag. So it's got some applique, however you want to say it. And it's got some of the Everglow animals, some of the Besties animals, and various different things, and fabrics from all the different lines. And to be quite honest, it was very, very hard to let this caddy go because it is one of my all-time favourite ones that I think I've ever made. I just love the colour on it. It's so colourful. So yeah, I'm really hoping that she'll be really happy with that. And if you're watching, you know who you are, and thank you very much for buying one from me. So what's turned up this week? So quite a lot's turned up this week, actually. So I've been at home most of the week on my own because my husband's been away working, funnily enough, right basically where we were on the weekend. So he's driven back in the same direction as where we came back from on Tuesday. So one of the things that turned up this week was this limited edition line work, little stinker, iron-on embroidered pouch from Sugar Pink. It comes with a enamel pin badge as well, which has got the little 2 pins on it. This is from a D-stash. My words are really struggling to get them out this week. And yes, I was really lucky to get one of these because they are quite rare, and that turned up. So some other things turned up this week, and some other things turned up last week that I forgot to talk to you about because last week was a bit difficult because of different things. And on that note, with saying goodbye to our lovely little Kyla, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that put a lovely comment on my vlog last week. I've spent most of the week reading them and trying not to get upset, and I replied to as many of them as I could yesterday. So if I haven't replied, I will come back through my comments and reply. But YouTube does a weird thing where some of your comments disappear for a while and then they come back again, so who knows. But anyway, thank you to everyone that did comment. It means a lot. What turned up this week and last week? Well, first of all, I had a little parcel arrive which had some Liberty. So it's supposed to be Liberty-like fabric from I think it's a supplier on AliExpress or something. And to be honest, it's turned up. I think it might actually be real Liberty. I think this is probably from the factory that Liberty's actually made in. So this is the first one. It's got these tiny little like Hello Kitty friends on it. There's the elephant and so on. So I got some of this, which I believe this feels more like Liberty Poplin than Liberty Tan Lawn. But the next one that turned up, which is this one, this feels identical to Liberty Lawn. Absolutely identical. And it is beautiful. And then, of course, I had to get the Hello Kitty one. Well, one of the Hello Kitties. And there's so many Hello Kitties in it. There's Hello Kitty hiding, Hello Kitty hiding, Hello Kitty that makes a flower, this Hello Kitty here. It's just stunning. And it feels exactly the same as Liberty Lawn. And then I found this one also, which is it's upside down, obviously. It's the hot air balloons, which also feels identical to Liberty Lawn. And to be honest, Liberty Lawn never has a selvage. So how are you supposed to know whether it is or not? But anyway, whether it is or not, it feels absolutely incredible. And talking of Liberty, that leads me on to my next thing that I have been purchasing this week, and something that arrived, and that is from the glorious Queen of Liberty, who I appointed for her, and that is Suzanne Campion. If you don't know who Suzanne Campion is, go and find her on Instagram. Go and look for her website. I will link it down below. It's suzannecampion.co.uk, I believe. She is the Queen of Liberty. So she is one of the pattern designers for Liberty. She runs EPP classes in Liberty store itself. She works with Morris Textiles in America, which is an American Liberty supplier. And she is just one of the kindest, nicest people you will ever get the chance to meet. So her and, forgive me, I cannot remember the lady's name that runs Morris Textiles in America. They are doing the transatlantic community quilt again this year. So they are doing a tumbling block quilt, and you can sign up to make one of the EPP blocks that will go into the community quilt that will then be donated to the Alice Caroline Patchwork SOS Quilt Fund, whatever it is. Oh, can't remember off the top of my head. I think that's right. So she has sent me one of the kits, which comes with EPP papers for the block. If you want to find out more of this, go and have a look on her website. I'll link it down below. You can make a block. You can do it in America if you're in America, or if you're in England. If you're in America, you will sign up through Morris Textiles and you'll get your EPP kit through them. And if you're in the UK, you will sign up through Suzanne Campion's website. And you can make an EPP block to go in the quilt that will be pieced together by Suzanne and the lovely lady that runs Morris Textiles. And they will basically put all of the blocks together to create a huge community quilt, which is part of this transatlantic community quilt. And I said it all in one go. So if you want to have a look at that, check out the links down below, whether you're in the US or the UK. I don't know whether it's open to any other countries around the world. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's US, UK. I'm not sure. Have a look on the website. So yes, so I am going to make my block. I've actually got enough blocks for me and my husband to make one each, because he likes EPP too. Not as much as I do, but I don't really get the time to do it that much at the moment. So there we go. But the other thing that I had to look at while I was on Suzanne's website was the fact that she's got a beautiful quilt, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it is now. I will try and find a picture of it from her website and I will pop it in here. And it is a EPP quilt kit pattern for a cushion, I believe, that I've ordered. So the first one. So I've ordered the paper templates. Sorry, the EPP papers. The pattern is free, is a free download, and I've ordered the clear template, acrylic templates to fussy cut the fabrics that go into the cushion. And so here we go again, starting another EPP project. I am my own worst enemy when it comes to EPP, but I wanted to start an EPP project that I could actually probably see a finish line at somewhere in the near future. And I think this one might be that one. So I am going to use some of my Liberty fabrics. I don't think I'm going to be using the ones that are in the actual pattern, but I'm going to just sort of mash together some of my Tanner Lawns and different things that I've got in the house already and have a go at making that pattern, because I will be moving very shortly to a new house, because that was something else that happened over the last 2 weeks that I completely forgot to tell you about. We got notice from our lovely landlord that he wants to sell our house after living here for 7 years. So we will be very shortly moving out of this house into a completely different house, which is a complete world apart from what we are in now. So at the moment we live in a tiny little Victorian cottage with more character that you could throw a stick at, and we're quite remote. We don't have mains gas or mains sewage, so we have a sewage system, and we have electric heaters. We have really slow broadband, which is why some of the internet uploads on my videos are not as great a quality as others, because sometimes it will take an hour to upload, sometimes it will take 17 hours to upload. It just depends on the day and how the hamster is feeling in the wheel of my broadband router. So we will be moving to a new build. Well, I say new build, it's about 10 years old, but it's like a baby compared to this house, which is like hundreds of years old. And we will be in a slightly bigger house. We will get faster broadband, so I will be able to live stream in a clearer, more accurate way that you can actually physically work out who I am, not some little pixelated thing in the corner. And I will be having a sewing room that will be marginally larger than this one. So I'm thinking I might be able to get myself another couple of these Kallax units in, which means only one thing. I will have to expand my collection of Tula. That's my excuse, and that's what I'm sticking to. So I am going to quickly mention one more thing before I go, and that is I was just watching the lovely Carol from Sew Carol's Friday Sews, and she mentioned that this week she'd bought a pattern from Love Notions that was on sale. It's no longer on sale now, I don't believe. I think it's out. I think the sale was ended on that. But she was saying about UK PDF plotting services, and I just wanted to let you know that there is a company in the UK. It's a small family run business. They are called CLC Prints, and they are in Essex. They charge £1.50 a sheet for AO printing. You can have it on, I believe, a 90 GSM normal print weight paper, or you can have it on a lighter weight sewing paper, which is more like your big 4 pattern paper. So I believe, but it has got the GSM on the website of how heavy that paper is. It's only £1.50 a sheet for AO prints, and if you spend £5, you get free UK shipping on all your orders for PDF printing. So please go and support them. They are a family-run business. I have met the owners, and they are absolutely lovely. They came and said hello to me at the NEC last year, and I will pop their link to their website down below also. They also sell a lot of waves and wild patterns and some other patterns as well that you can buy the PDF direct from them, and they will ship it straight to you printed. So I will talk to you all soon. Have a great weekend. Happy sewing, happy Friday, and take care for now. Bye.